Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, today with another episode of Alan Wake 2. So we just finished with the first chapter, now we are continuing, and that guy just came back to life, because why not, and ravaged the place up. So let's see what we can find here.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can read your collected manuscript pages in the mine place.
The autopsy room was a mess. Like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light. Lurched past her. The Taken could not see in the bright light. The light hurt them. Hurt the darkness in them. Made them vulnerable. I flick the switch. It goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Okay. We were attacked by that. What happened
Right
to the
before
sheriff?
things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So this guy is dead and nobody cares. And we can put ourselves in him. So that's a thing. Is this the
The
work of the
victim of a
cult?
ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Okay, figure out where Nightingale went. Okay, also this woman is dead. Yeah, we shot that guy there, but first let's also see here what we find. Okay, good, nice. We can
Must
open
be locked
this.
from
No,
the other side.
no, we can't. Okay, honestly, with this engine, Max Payne would have been very nice to make, but yeah, also like this is good. Yeah, the okay, so we can't leave, right?
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Where did Nightingale go? According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to the Cauldron Lake and he's taken. The overlap, what? These pages aren't making sense. Cases. Previous murders.
Hold of the trees behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Okay. The cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters. Okay. Writing part of the ritual. Victim of cold killings becomes monster. And Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Why? Let's go back.
Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Okay.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I knew that.
Right. This poor girl. Okay, we can collect some resources from here. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. We can go through here. Shortcut key. No.
They're a fine pair.
Good day.
Okay, so there are people dead there and nobody cares.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in,
Smart choice,
Casey?
Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been rung yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Okay. where history meets hospitality, Elderwood Palace Lodge. The car can be used to travel between location.
Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Cauldron Lake. And of course you can't drive it, because why to? When you can have a big loading screen. At least this time is a cutscene. Broken one, but she's writing a book on his disappearance. You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey. Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold Case Casey. Okay. Same name, similar job. Is the first thing anyone thinks. Okay, fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York, some of it at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold Case Casey. Murder Case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years...
Okay, I will try next time to find why these cutscenes, they don't have the sound like it's supposed to. Okay, return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Okay, so
The
now
writer
we
of these
have
pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
right. Again, bunkers, graphics right here.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta, And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Well, I need to get back to it.
Okay.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
Okay, so somebody tampered with
Let's
that.
get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Okay, about all this
Monsters?
ritual stuff.
Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Okay, let's see what we can find here also. Right. So we find that symbol. Maybe in this. Oh no, here it is.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Okay, so it's through here. I'm very sure something bad will gonna happen, so you just prepare for stuff. Okay, so here are the footsteps. Right.
The tracks lead into the water.
Yeah, let's
Where'd
sprint.
you go from here?
Right.
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Okay, witchfinder station. Okay, which is later. I think we read that before.
What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
You can toggle flashlight boost to increase damage to darkness and burn through.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was
Okay.
covering another page.
So this is okay.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay, locate the witch's hut. Profiling.
Children Lake. Where?
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Okay. Let's see also the manuscript pages.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay, so we need to find those things. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance. Okay, increase maximum health. Okay, so we need to locate that witch's hut. Right, so through here, no, we can go. Let's go back then. Maybe I can look on the map after it freaking loads. So we are going on the right track. Yeah, I think it's up here.
This is the witch's hut.
Yeah, the witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Let's enter.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Okay, mention a fuse, like...
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted.
Okay, Friday. Mitch told me today that her family is moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I liked her yet. Okay, what's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright Falls? So, Sunday, so I told her. She said thanks, fucking kill me. Monday I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here. Like I always do, instead of just sitting around, like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. I can turn the page, no? Nope. Okay, thanks.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Okay, now jump scare? No. Right.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Yeah.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Okay, manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade to weapons in the main place. Okay, it doesn't want to load. Yeah, okay. Again and again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. I have only one. Okay. Right. Let's just put it back here. See what happens. Okay, so you can save like this, manual save, quick save.
Another page. Making
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. Witch's ladle. Towering Saga. Watching her and the image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart. A cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Okay. Case. Okay, so triangle carving on the table where Nightingale was found.
That's not right. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Okay.
Shouldn't spend time on old questions.
So bright lights provide protection. Keep an eye out from all places.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Is the ritual. Words on the heart.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Okay, so profiling. Go to Nightingale.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Okay, again, how she knows. No clue. The hearts. Here it is, the hearts.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Okay, let's quick save for just to be sure. The general store, so we need to go back, right? Murder sites, parking lots. Oh no, general store, here it is. Right. But yeah, I think this is it for this episode. We will continue next time with another episode of Alan Wake 2. Also, don't forget to share, comment, like and subscribe this video if you liked it, and also leave us in the comment section down below what you think about this game. Honestly, it's very good, like a movie, but
I did not mention the general store.
yeah,
I need to check it out.
yeah, it mentioned it. But anyway, yeah, it's very story driven. Not a lot of gameplay for now, but maybe it will change later on. It's okay for now. But anyway, enough talk. We see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take good care and bye bye.